Hey guys, good morning. Jill, great party last night. Thank you very much. What we got here is this is your well water. This is the Arrowhead you drink. This is the Kangen water. Comes out of my SD501 Kangen water machine. This is an ORP meter. It measures oxidation. The higher the number, the more oxidizing something is. Okay? And the lower the number, if it's a low number, it's an antioxidant, okay? So oxidation, like you cut an apple, you let it sit, it turns brown. That's oxidation. So this is 120, 124, 128, 130, okay? Still going up a little bit. Okay, what do we got here? Like 146, 147. Okay, anything over 0 is bad, okay? This is Arrowhead. This is what you guys are drinking all the time. And what we got here? We got a little higher, 157, 159, 160, 164, and this is Kangen water. Okay, you see this negative number? Negative 347. This makes it a strong antioxidant, one of the strongest antioxidants you're ever going to find. Negative 359. Okay, you see the big difference between these positive numbers? Okay, so that's the oxidation. All right. This is the pH drops. I don't know if Ari saw it last night, but I know Jill did. pH. See this up here in the top. Green is neutral. Tap water is always going to be about green. The lighter the color, the more acidic it is. The darker the color, the more alkaline it is. You want alkaline. Alkaline neutralizes the acid in your body. Acid is very bad. Okay, so this is your tap water. It's green, so it's neutral. It's almost all tap water is going to be neutral to a little bluish. Okay, this is it's almost exactly the same. This is a little bluer, so this is a little more alkaline than your tap water. And here's the Kangen water. As you can see, the Kangen water is a nice, deep purple color. Okay, that means it's extremely alkaline. Hold on one second. Just to show you a couple of other types of water. Oh no, whoops. Dasani. So let's pour a little Dasani in here. Here's Dasani. And Aquafina. Now, Dasani is made by Coca-Cola. Aquafina is made by Pepsi, okay? Okay, let's get back to the ORP meter here. So let's check the ORP on this, okay? So remember the Kangen was a negative. Okay, now we're going up. All right, we're already up in the positive numbers here. 106, 111. 114, 119, 120. Okay, pretty soon it'll be in the 130s. Okay, it's going to keep going up. Same thing with Dasani. Dasani, 155. So these are both very oxidizing, okay? Now check this out. This is the alkalinity, okay? Now see these two colors. Extremely acidic. Extremely bad for you. Okay? So, let me show you what happens when you pour a little bit of Kangen water, alkaline your body into a little acidic. You see how it immediately neutralizes the acid in your body? So that's what the Kangen water does. Okay. So your well water is what you call extremely, it's oxidizing and it's acidic. Well, it's not real acidic. It's kind of neutral, so it's not terrible. But compared to the Kangen water, it's whack. Okay, now I think I told you yesterday about tea. There's 3 properties of this water. Property 1 is the antioxidant. Property 2 is the alkaline. Property 3 is called microcluster. So have you ever heard in your life of anybody making tea with cold water? Okay, so let's just put in this design. You know, usually to make tea you have to have hot water, because what that does, it shrinks the water molecules down and it'll pull the tea out of the tea bag, okay? As you can see, this is not making any tea, okay? Now, let's put a little Kangen water here. And you see that? One drop, one dip in there, and it's making tea, okay? Because the water molecules are tiny, and because they're tiny, it pulls out the tea out of the tea bag. What it does for your body, it takes in the electrolytes you need, the potassium, magnesium, sodium, calcium that your body needs into your body, and it totally penetrates into your system. Whereas, because most tap water, bottled water are big water molecules, it won't do that. Only about 70% of those water molecules get into your cells, and the rest end up in your stomach. So just to show you one more time, you know, how it's not going to work for bottled water or tap water. Let's put a little more Kangen water in here. And makes green tea. You can make about 25 cups of green tea with 1 tea bag with Kangen water. Okay, so I'm going to clean this up, and I'll be right back. I want to show you a couple more things that are pretty cool. Okay, so check this out. These are little tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, okay? So when you wash your vegetables or fruit or meat or whatever, you know what you do? You put them under the faucet, right? And you wash it off, and you think you're getting everything clean, okay? So what I'm going to do, in this right here is tap water, okay? So this is how you would usually clean your tomatoes. You pour tap water. Okay, I'm dripping a little bit, but okay. And this is 11.5 pH Kangen water. Okay, the drinking water is 9.5. Well, it goes from 8.5 to 9.5. This is 9.5 pH Kangen water. So let's pour some of this in here. Okay, this is how we clean all of our food before we eat it, okay? And we'll show you why in a second. Okay, now we're going to let that sit for a second. And here's another kind of crazy thing. You know, you've been told your whole life that oil and water don't mix, okay? So what here, this is some sesame oil, okay? Nice dark sesame oil. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little sesame oil in here. I'm going to put a little sesame oil in here. Okay, and when you put tap water or any water for that matter, what happens? Okay, the oil goes to the top because oil and water don't mix. Okay, see that? With 11.5 pH Kangen water, and again, I'm going to drink a little bit. This is not a chemical, this is water. Okay, let's see what happens here. So you see what's going on there? It totally emulsified the oil. I don't know if you can see this close up, but check this out. See how it looks like milkshake? It breaks up the oil. Same thing it does in your body. It breaks up the oil. It pulls the toxins out of your body. With 11.5, you could use this as 409. We use it to clean. It breaks up grease. We wash our clothes with it. We have no Tide, 409, Windex, Pledge. Every cleaning chemical in your house you can throw in the garbage can, okay? And one water machine will handle all of it. Okay, so let's move this over now. Okay, so this is the tap water, okay? And let's see. Okay, so we pour out the water in the tap water, and it looks like tap water. You know, nothing's changed, okay? Now with the Kangen water, you see what's going on here? You see this color? These are all the pesticides, insecticides, herbicides that were sprayed on this food. This is what you're eating. You're eating all this stuff. Not only are you eating all this stuff every day, but when you clean it off with tap water, you add chlorine, fluoride, and who knows what else is in your tap water on top of the chemicals already on there. They make this oil base so it cannot wash off, because they don't want the bugs to eat the plants or anything. So they sprayed with oil-based insecticides, pesticides. See the difference there? It's incredible water. I'm going to come back and show you a price comparison. Okay? Okay, so a family of 4, over 15 years, if they bought Arrowhead at $1.49 a gallon, which actually, that's like home delivery. Some stores, it's $1.49 for a bottle. But let's say the cheapest way possible, $1.49 a gallon. Family of 4, 2 gallons a day, times 365 days, times 15 years. So it's going to be about $16,315 over 15 years. Okay? And what are you getting for that? You're getting extremely oxidizing water, which is 164 plus ORP on the ORP meter. It's neutral water, so it's not alkaline, so it's not really helping you. Large water molecules, so it's not, it's maybe 17% of these water molecules are getting into your cells, the rest are going right to your stomach. It's in a plastic bottle, so who knows how much of that plastic is seeped into it. Plus, you got to go out and buy it. And once you buy it and finish it, you've got all this plastic that you're recycling. You know, and who knows where this is going to end up. It's an environmental nightmare. And you'll be paying for it the rest of your life. Hey, leave the cat alone, Coco. So Kangen water, on the other hand, if you got the ST501, we have 7 different machines, but the mid-level machine, which is about $4 grand, over 15 years with service and filters, it's about $6,226. It comes out to about 76 cents a day of unlimited amounts of drinking water, water to clean. I didn't even tell you yet about the beauty water. We have a 2.5 pH, a 5.5 pH beauty spray that we spray all the time. You know, if you've got eczema, psoriasis, acne, especially for kids. It's great for your skin and moisturizes your skin. It's like a toner. I didn't tell you about the 2.5 pH also, which kills bacteria within 30 seconds. So you could use that to sterilize and sanitize. In Japan, they use these Kangen water machines in over 600 hospitals and clinics. And they use it to sterilize their equipment. They don't use soap and water. They use Kangen water alone to clean their hands and do all this stuff. Now, some of your friends may drink Crystal Geyser. Crystal Geyser over 15 years would cost about $27,000. And Essentia or Fiji, those $109,000 over 15 years. So you can see the difference and the great thing about this, well, there's a lot of great things, is it's a great business too. I have never sold anything in my life. I've never been in sales before. I've always been in the music industry, but I've sold 124 machines. This is kind of my team right here. Let's see, let's put it like right here. And the good thing about this is, like Brad Bachman, who owns Galpin Motors, he bought my first machine from me, but there's 31 sales under him. So he got 31 checks. I got 31 checks. And his family bought 10 machines. They're very intelligent people. They researched this. They saw that this was a smart move. Another friend of mine named Ron Anderson, I went to high school with, it took me a year to convince him to even drink the water. After a year, he came to a Tuesday night meeting in Encino. It changed his life. He had terrible gout. Sometimes he couldn't even get out of bed. It was so painful. He lost 40 pounds in 3 months. Gout gone. It kind of changed his whole attitude. He was already pretty wealthy, so he didn't need the money. But him and his wife sold 33 machines to their friends and relatives once they learned about it. How great it is. So I got 124 sales. I invested $4,000 in the machine, and I got it because my mom had stage 4 pancreatic cancer, and a nurse told me the best thing in the world for my mom's cancer was Kangen water. I knew nothing about that. I knew nothing about water at all before that. This is like about two years and 3 months ago. And now I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty knowledgeable about water now. Most people don't have a clue what's in their water. By testing it, we could pretty much tell what you're drinking. And when you drink acidic water, you're like fueling the fire. If you already, too much acid in your body is one of the main reasons for cancer, diabetes, acid reflux, gout, arthritis, so many diseases. So when you alkaline now is kind of a hip thing. Now you can buy bottles of alkaline water in stores where 3-4 years ago, you never even heard about alkaline water. So, but we've been doing this for 40 years. This is a 40-year-old Japanese company. We also have very nice bottles. You carry these around in restaurants, and like the one I had last night is a bigger one, and people always want to know what it is. And it's a great way of leading in if you're, if you want to try to make a sale. And the way we sell water is we give it away. We give gallons of water away, let the water speak for itself. So as you can see, your well water is oxidizing. It was kind of neutral, which is like tap water. So it's like tap water, but I wouldn't drink it. I wouldn't drink anything oxidizing. But, the Arrowhead, and you don't know how many chemicals are in that water. They have arsenic, they got fluoride, they got chlorine, they got lye, They put all kind of chemicals to make sure it's not too acidic. But it's not safe. And the bottled water, same thing. It's been sitting in plastic for who knows how long. And it's very acidic, and it's oxidizing. And it's plastic. And you have to go buy it constantly. And you got to schlep it back to recycle it. And even if you're recycling it, it's going to end up in a landfill somewhere or in the ocean somewhere. And these things last forever. So, this is a great machine, a great company. And if you have any questions, call me, 818-262-8333. That's it. Change your water, change your life.